All right, hello everyone. Peace of Christ to all. Today our topic is about what it's called Islamophobia. Now, always we hear in the news, especially TV stations, radio stations. It became a very popular word, and we hear it always from many, and that is Islamophobia. Islamophobia started by Muslims, I mean, as a term, in order to overcome the expose of Islam. So anything will go against Islam, they will call it Islamophobia, to make it look like, you know what, Islam is a good religion, but those people, they have a phobia. All right, and I'm showing you an example in YouTube, in Twitter, and you will see how much Islamophobia word is used every second. This is from YouTube, from Twitter, and you will see everybody is speaking about Islamophobia. All right, Donald Trump, he have Islamophobia. Me, I have Islamophobia. Everybody have Islamophobia. Now the question is, and this is my challenge for everybody, including those stupid ones, and I say it clearly, stupid ones who use this term, Islamophobia. Why we have Islamophobia, but we don't have Hindu phobia? Why we don't have Buddha phobia? Or why we don't have Jehovah's Witnesses phobia, Mormon phobia? There's tons of religion in this earth. How come there is Islamophobia, but there is no, I mean, whatever we are, if we have a phobia, as you claim, you need to explain to me why we have the phobia, if this is true. Phobia is coming from fear, which is unreal. So why people, they have fear from Islam, and this fear is unreal? Why they have fear from Islam, not from the Hindus, not from the Buddhists, not from the like, we don't have. Did you hear about atheist phobia, Christophobia, Hindu phobia? We never heard this. Look how many posts in Twitter every second for phobia. You believe it? It's in the front of your eyes. Every second. And let me tell you something, if you use this term, I believe strongly you are a stupid fool. And for sure I will explain to you why. Because the one who kidnap people is Muslims and beheading them. So we need to ask ourselves, if somebody have a phobia, why have a phobia? Because they saw millions of videos of people beheading people in the street, in the mall, in everywhere. That's what Muslims do. So why you are saying there's Islamophobia? There's no phobia here. The fear is real. We did not see Hindus putting suicide belt around their waist and go inside the market and explode themselves. But we saw millions of you doing that. We did not see a Hindu taking a knife and stopping somebody walking in the street and in his back just because he's a Jew. We saw millions of you doing that. Who is the one have a phobia? Seriously, it is us or the Muslims. If you like, I can count in this, I can count this endless things for you to show you the phobia of Islam. The first thing a Muslim he do when he wake up in the morning, do you know what he do? He curse the Christians and the Jews. This is his first prayer. He pray 5 times a day cursing us. Chapter 1, the last verse in the chapter, it says, not like the Jews, God, Allah, don't make us like the Christians who they are lost, and not like the cursed Jews. Every day for their entire life, they cannot even pray to their God without cursing the Christians and the Jews. Who have the phobia? Do the Hindu wake up in the morning and start praying to the Muslims to be killed? Do the Christians go to the church and the first thing they say, God killed the Muslims? Who have the phobia? I can show you tons of videos in YouTube where Muslims praying. The whole prayer is just cursing the Christians, the Jews, the infidel. May Allah freeze the blood in their nerves. May Allah destroy them. May Allah make their wives widows. May Allah make their children orphans. Who is the one who has a phobia? If you eat pork, you offend a Muslim. If you drink beer, you offend a Muslim. Who have the phobia? Well, you know, this is your religion. You don't want to eat pork, don't eat pork. Why you are getting offended? Anything will offend the Muslims. Who is the one have the phobia? Obviously the Muslims is the one have the phobia. They have a sickness actually. They cannot imagine their day without speaking about hate, praising hate, and asking for hate, and even for blood. And because of the perverted media today, especially by the liberals, stupid liberals, I don't know how disgusting those liberals are. They are the one who spread the word Islamophobia everywhere. I remember one of the host of Russia Today. Those are liberal station. Yes, it's owned by Russia, but they hire the liberals so they can bite America. They are the dogs who bite America for them. She was interviewing someone. I think it was Pamela, the one who did the cartoon, something like this. Anyway, so the host, she was very careful to keep saying the Prophet Muhammad, the Prophet Muhammad, the Prophet Muhammad. If you don't have a phobia, how come you don't say Muhammad? Do you need to say the Prophet Muhammad, the great Prophet Muhammad? You are scared. Obviously, you are terrified to say Muhammad. How come you say Jesus and you aren't scared of anyone? Who is the one have the phobia? And those Muslims, as you see in Twitter, they keep posting this Islamophobia. Anyone say the truth about Islam, he is Islamophobia. It is just a statement to fool everybody, to make you look like a stupid fool, and what you are saying is not true. So what we will do today, we will show you who is the one have a phobia. Is it really the Christians, the Jews, the atheists, or the Muslims has the phobia? Who is the one is sick? Do you know that the Muslims in their book, they call us pigs and monkeys? Do you know that? And yet we are the one who has the phobia? Let us start with some verses from the Quran. All right, we will show you some verses from the Quran and we will laugh together. In chapter 98 verse number 6, chapter 98 verse number 6, and you know what, let me share the screen with you so you guys, you can see with me what I'm talking about, so nobody will say, this guy is making things up. I will show you the Islamic website directly, not my website, not anyone website, not an article, not a news. I will show you from their books, right in the front of your eyes, and let us see who is the one who has the phobia. This is the Quran in the front of your eyes, chapter 98 verse number 6. Now don't tell me the Quran is not accepted. This is the most holy book for the Muslims. Imagine I go right now in the middle of the street and start saying Muslims are the worst of the creatures. They are not even human, they are creatures. Imagine. For sure, that will be really Islamophobia. That will be disgusting phobia. They will accuse you even to be KKK, or they will accuse you to be, by the way, Muslims, most of them, they are white, right? Just to let you know. Or they will accuse you to be following Hitler. And by the way, Muslims, they fought in the side of Hitler, in case you do not know. You know that? The Muslims, they fought with the Nazi. Yes. Actually, the biggest army in Europe, which was torturing the Jews and the Christians was a Muslim army under the command of Hitler. And the funny, the Muslim, they keep talking about, they say to you, oh, this guy, he have an idea like Hitler, when they are the followers of Hitler. The United Nations, they donate money, the stupid American donate money, the European donate money, and what the Palestinian do with the money? They print the book of Hitler and they give it for free for every citizen from our money. Who is the one who have a phobia? The one who say everybody is not a Muslim is the worst creature. Why? Why? You tell me why. What's wrong with someone? So let us say someone he's an atheist. Forget about the Christians, forget about the Jews. Why he is the worst of the creatures? What happened? Did he do something bad to you? Did he hurt you? Did he kill you? Did he bite you? Huh? What happened? Why he is the worst of the creatures? Oh, because we are the best nation. Do you know that Muslims teach in their books that they are the best nation in the world? Yeah. Anyone else is the worst creature for that reason. Because the best nation, and for sure the Muslims, they will fool you with the translation. I will show you. All right. I will show you the false fiction of Islam. كنتم خير أمة أخرجت للناس تأمرون بالمعروف وتنهون عن المنكر. Let us see the translation. All the translation is fabricated, but I will show you, no problem. You, the Muslims, all right? You are the follower of Muhammad. You are the best of people. Which best of people? Who? The word in Arabic, ummah. Ummah is a nation. Islam, Muslims are nation. They are not just people. No, they are one nation. Ever raised up for mankind. You enforce al-ma'ruf, which means Islamic law. You see what is the duty of a Muslim? Who is the one have a phobia? They have to enforce their law on you. This is the phobia. You want to believe in your religion, believe in your religion. You don't want to eat pork, don't eat pork. You want to have sex with the children, if your Islamic law is allowed in you in your country, do it, no problem. But don't force it on me. No, 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 no. The best of the Muslims is the one who force Islam on you. Who is the one have a phobia? They are the best people for Allah. Muslims are the best and we are the worst creatures. We showed you the verses. Because the Muslims, they force you into Islam. They force you to obey Allah. Who is the one have a phobia? Imagine an immigrant, an asylum guy. He just came yesterday to France. He is asking the church. They gave him a room in the church. The Christians with good heart, they gave him a room in the church. He's asking the Christians to take down the cross. It's offending him. And those Christian fool, they took it down. You believe it? Who is the one who live in the phobia? Who is the one who is possessed with the phobia? Islam is a phobia, my friend. Islam is the most sick, stupid religion, ugly, hateful religion. Anything can offend Muslims. And because the Western are a stupid fool, you go to the store, you see everything have halal. I will never buy something have a sticker, it's called halal. Because that is offending me. For you are forcing your food on me. In my country, not your country. Muslims in USA, they are not even 1%. You believe it? Who is the one has the phobia? When the Muslims, they call the Christians and the Jews pigs and monkeys. Pigs and monkeys. You believe it or not, Muslims, they have no problem with calling you a pig. This is why Muslims, when they speak about Christians and Jews, in case you do not know, like ISIS and those loving Muslims and Muslim Brotherhood, they say, oh, those are the children of the pigs and the monkeys. Chapter 2, verse number 65. Chapter 5, verse number 60. Chapter 7, verse 166. Those who speak about Islamophobia, they have no problem whatsoever to call you and to call your child and to call your country and to call your people millions. You know, this, the majority of the world is not Muslims, right? All of us, we are pigs and monkeys. It's okay. Nobody complain. You know what? The Muslims, they have the right to call you pig. Why not? They have the right to call you monkey too. This is why the Quran says you are the worst of the creatures. You are just a creature. You are just an animal. According to Islam, anyone who don't follow Islam is an animal, and this is why it's okay to slaughter him. This is why when the Quran says the best of you is the one who enforces Islam on others. Look at this, you know, let me show you an example of the phobia of the filthy Muhammad. By the way, many people, they say to me here, like in the hadith, it says, may peace be upon him. That is not exist. Don't let the Muslims fool you. The Muslims, they use this term because they want you not to think about it, what it says there. In Arabic, it says sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. What does that mean? Allah pray on him and salute him. There's no peace upon him. Because that term alone proving to us that Islam is not a religion who worship God, it is God who worship Muhammad. This is why Muhammad, he changed his name from Qatham to the praised one, and this is what Muhammad mean. This is why you see the Quran calling Muhammad with names, two of them very well known, Ahmad and Muhammad, but Ahmad is not the same as Muhammad, and Muhammad is not the same as Ahmad, but both of them, they have the same meaning, which is the praised one. So sallallahu alayhi wa sallam does not mean peace be upon him. This is a big fat lie. The Muslims, they use it to cover their problem, which is the true God in Islam is Muhammad. For Allah himself, he prayed for him. And actually, this is the verse in the Quran. All right, I will go for it after we finish this. Look what Muhammad saying here. This is the statements of Muhammad. Muhammad is cursing the Christians and the Jews for what? Let us see the phobia of Muhammad. What they did? What they did? May Allah curse the Christians and Jews because, brother, they took their graveyard as a place to worship. So what's your problem? Why you want to curse us, man? We take a place to pray in, whatever it is. What's your problem? What's your business? Let there be curse upon the Jews and the Christians. What? Why? That they have taken the graves of their apostle as a place to worship. So what's your problem? Did we hurt you? Did we attack you? Did we call you names? Did we eat your food? Did we go to your home? It's our grave, and it's our prayer, and it's our worship. Why you want to curse us? Imagine I go right now in the park in New York and I gather thousands of people around me and say, hey, all of us together, let us curse the Muslims, they kiss the black stone. You can imagine what Obama will do, and Hillary Clinton, and everybody in politics will say, we condemn this behavior. This is a fascist behavior. This is a Nazi behavior. This is an ugly, this is Islamophobia. But Muslims cursing us for no reasons. It's not a phobia. You don't see anyone complaining from this phobia. You want to curse me just because I pray in a grave? What's your problem? Who is the one who suffers from the phobia? Even the God of Islam, he have a phobia. This God, he have a mental issue. And actually, the reason today I decided to speak about this, I found the CARE website. They have CARE. They have a website that's called Islamophobia. You believe it? Islamophobia monitor. Lord have mercy. If you go and read, you will find unlimited, amazing reasons to say you have a phobia, you know. But trust me, there is no phobia. Islam is a very dangerous cult, extremely dangerous. And the one who don't, or he don't want to be aware of this dangerous cult, is a stupid fool. It doesn't matter what is your citizenship. You are Chinese, you are Russian, you are American, you are English, you are German. It doesn't matter. This is the most dangerous cult you can imagine. This is the only cult in the world, maybe the one you join it today, you think of committing suicide tomorrow, or you want to kill somebody, your neighbor, you want to kill even your mom. And they will show you a sign like this one here, in the flesh, crucified, resurrected. Oops, it's gone. I don't know what happened. What happened to the page? I'm not sure. And this is the list of Islamophobia individual. Ali Sina. By the way, I don't find my name there. They missed me. All right, the list of Ali Sina. Why Islamophobia? This guy is an ex-Muslim. What's wrong? Why Islamophobia? You know. All right. Former U.S. Republican Ellen West. Ellen West is Islamophobia too. Yeah. Ashraf Ramillah. Ayan Harisi, Babu, Bill Maher. Bill Maher is Islamophobia. The name is in names in the front of you. Long list, you know. But I'm really surprised my name is not there. You know, look like they missed me. I'm lucky. All right. But they will not tell you. You know, I challenge CARE. I challenge them. You know what? You know, I challenge this filthy. By the way, CARE is made by Muslim Brotherhood. It's a terrorist organization. And actually, just 2 weeks ago, the Congress Court, they decide that Muslim Brotherhood is a terrorist organization. Muslim Brotherhood is considered a terrorist organization even by Saudi Arabia, by Emirat, by Kuwait, by Bahrain, by Egypt. Most of Islamic countries consider terrorist organization except Obama. Yeah, you wonder why. Yeah, you see, recent update in Islamophobia individual. Yeah, look like my name is not there. That's making me upset. Anyway, so when a Muslim speak about the Islamophobia, it's not only stupid statement. Seriously, you know, it is very deceiving statement. The point is to make you believe that you are unjust and make people look at you down, you know, like they call you Islamophobia, so to make people look at, because there's many naive, especially those liberals. Anyone who speak against Islam, or you are being judgmental, you know, you are judging the guy just because he's a Muslim, or you know, etc., you know, etc., blah, 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 blah. But nobody want to see the truth, that this is the most ugly, disgusting cult. The Quran, or the God of the Quran himself, is infected with the phobia of the Christians and the Jews. Let's show you. for some reason, let us see. All right. Chapter 5, verse number 14. Chapter 5, verse number 14. Look at the phobia of Allah. Allah have a phobia, big phobia. From those two who call themselves Christians. Oh, here we go. The phobia is coming to you, Christians. We did take a covenant. Okay. But they forgot a good part of the message. That we sent to them. Man. So we string them with enmity and hatred between one to other to the judgment day. Man. See what happened? We gave them a message, they forgot about it, so we have a fix for a problem. We will spread hate. We will spread hate between the Christians. Now, based on this, I am going to ask the Muslims, specifically the Abduls. All right? When you say that Christians have a phobia, and the phobia is based on hate, I will go with you, just for the sake of argument. All right, Abdul? Just focus with me. I know it's hard for a Muslim to focus because you are busy thinking of the versions. Maybe it's impossible for you to focus because you are busy thinking of the wine and the chicken you will eat in the heaven. But maybe we can help you to focus. As long you are a person, Muslims, who is against hate, as you claim, like, you know, you say those have phobia is based on hate. Why somebody would have a phobia? Because simply he have a prejudgment decision, as simple as that, about something. So he have a phobia from it. All right. So we want to see really if this is true or not. As simple as that. Studying this verse in front of us, if what the Muslims say that we have phobia which is based on hate toward Islam, I found the answer for this. The problem is Allah. Yes, the problem is Allah. Look, read with me. The one who made the Christians, who stringed them with hate and enmity, is Allah. Now, when you spread hate, it's hard to control it. Like Allah in the plan here, He want to make hate between the Christians only. Hello, that's what the verse is saying. Very nice of you, Allah. Very nice God. Yeah. You know, it's like Satan talking, is it? God, He want to spread hate between the Christians. Why? If those people are lost, shouldn't you guide them? Shouldn't you bring them to Islam? Shouldn't you explain to them? Shouldn't you open their heart? No. Instead of doing the right thing, Allah will spread hate. What a nice solution. The pharmacy of Allah have one drug. It is hate. Have you ever heard of such a stupid thing or evil statement? So Allah will put hate in your heart. So Muslims, listen to me. Here we go. Allah, your God, the God of the potatoes, the God of the virgins, who each time you sleep with them, He put His finger there between their legs and He made them virgins again, mashallah, but He don't wash His hands. He decide to make us hateful people. So why you blame us if this is true? Why you are not being honest and saying our filthy God Allah is the reason He made them full of hate? It's okay for your God to flood us with His hate and to make our heart full of hate, and then you judge us for the hate which is coming from your God? It's like saying you want to judge me for taking drugs, but you don't want to judge the drug dealer. That's exactly the hypocrisy of Islam. Shouldn't I take you to court, Muslims, you and your religion, for preaching a book that says you will spread hate between us? Isn't it this is a conspiracy of death? Is this is a conspiracy of civil war? Isn't this is a conspiracy or a plan to destroy my country? What do you mean, Allah? Your religion is going to spread hate between my people. What do you mean? You want to make us shoot each other? I go to my neighbor and I shoot him, and that will make Allah happy? And this is coming from Allah? And you are talking about the Islamophobia? If I see a verse like this, it says clearly that this God, he will target me, target my people, target the Christians, and he will spread hate. Should I be worried? No, you should not be worried. Allah have the right to spread hate between you. So what? Come on. Yeah, he bought all copyrights over you. You see how filthy, disgusting this cult? Not only this, I wish this is just the only thing. This is just little. We did not even share with you. Seriously, if I want to share things, I'm sharing the most important things just for those who never heard this before, because I know there's a lot of ignorance right there. If we go and see how many times the Quran says don't take the Christians and the Jews, like chapter 4 verse number 89, chapter 4 verse 144, you know, a chapter. So we will go over them one by one. I will go with the Christian one first, the one about the Christians. Who is the one has the phobia in this verse? Muslims. Oh, who you believe, take not the Jews and the Christians for your friends and protectors. Why? Why? I want to take you as a friend. Hey, Abdul, you want to be my friend? I want to take you as a friend. Oh, no, sorry, I cannot be your friend. Allah, he said, don't take you as a friend. Based on what? Based that he said you are the worst creatures, and you are a monkey, and you are a pig, and you are filthy, and you are najis. The Quran says, وَإِنَّمَا الْمُشْرِكُونَ najis. And those who don't believe in Allah, they are najis. You know what najis means? It's like you are coming from the sewage line. Who is the one who has the phobia? The Muslims is not even allowed to take a president of a country, the police of a country, the government of a country as his own government unless they are Muslims. So those Muslims, you bring them to USA, you bring them to England, you bring them to Germany, they give them citizenship, but they will never belong to your country because their dream is to take over your country. For them, there's no government except Islamic government. And there's no friends for them except Muslims. And there is no protection for them except Islamic protection. It's in the front of your eyes. And the one who take Christians and Jews as a friends for real, not for hypocrisy. You know, Muslims can lie to you, by the way. It's okay. This is called Taqiyya, chapter 3, verse 28. If you take them for real as a friend, look what the Quran says. He is one of them. And he is for sure unjust, which means he's unjust to himself. Muslims can kill him. He's an apostate. So if a Muslim, he mean it for real, to forget about his phobia and his sick God phobia and his filthy prophet phobia, and he decide to take me as a friend, that's it. A friend, just a friend. He is apostate. And Muslims have the right to kill him. He left Islam. He became one of us. Who is the one has the phobia, Muslims? How dare you to talk about phobia? Just because one of you Muslims took me as a friend for real, he deserved death. And he is one of us. That's it. There's a story of a Jordanian teenage. This girl, she have a Christians in her schools in Jordan. You know, Jordan, Christian in Jordan, they are a minority, as most of the Middle East. So she want to prove that these Christians are really stupid and they are worshiping the wrong belief. So she asked the Christian girl to give her a Bible. She decided to read it so she can find things against Christianity. So the Christian girl, she gave her a Bible. And this woman, she is from a very, very strict family, you know. who is following the Quran word by word. Take not Christians and Jews as a friends, and if you take them as a friends, you became one of them, so we will kill you. So she hid the Bible so her mom and her parents will not see it, because they know that will not allow the Bible to be inside the house. But yet she is not really following Christianity. She hates Christianity. She got the Bible just to read it so she can refute the Christians. Her mom, she was cleaning the room and she found the Bible under her pillow. And right away, she went crazy. She said, oh God, oh Allah, my daughter, she became a Christian. So she waited for her daughter until she came back home. And the young teenage, as usual, like, you know, young teenage, hey mom, where is the food, etc. She get inside the house, and right away the mother, she started stepping in her back with big knife of the kitchen. 60, 70, 80 steps to be sure she is dead forever. And later when the police investigate, they found that the girl, she did not convert to Christianity. She borrowed the Bible just to prove that Christianity is wrong. Who is the one who has the phobia, Muslims? Who is the one is blinded with hate? How dare you to talk about phobia? The God of Islam, not only he forbid the Christians based on his phobia, forbid the Muslims to take the Christian and the Jews as a friend based on the phobia of Islam. No, anyone, atheist, Hindus. Let us read chapter 4, verse number 144. By the way, the Muslim, they might say to you, oh, there's a war between us and them, so we cannot take them as a friend. Anyway, it's like, Judge, shut up, please, shut up. If somebody want to take you as a friend, it means there's no war between you and him. Don't lie. Stop, Muslims, your stupid questions and stupid answers. If somebody's saying, I want to take you as a friend, so how you come with the excuse saying, oh, there's a war between us? What do you mean war between us? If they want to take you as a friend and even protector, not only a friend, they want to even protect you. Oh, who you believe. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Oh, who you believe. I will go to your questions, guys. The comments in the text, in the chat. I will be with you in a second. Oh, who you believe, take not for awliya, which means protectors. By the way, awliya, not only protectors, like anyone he want to cover you with his umbrella. Let's say somebody want to be merciful to you. All right. Somebody decide to adopt, let's say you are a poor person and somebody decide to donate for you every month, you know. So don't take them as a awliya, don't take them as a protectors, don't or helpers. As you see, this is a Muslim translation, not my translation. Protectors, helpers, friends. Don't. Why? It is the phobia, my friend. Because if somebody want to be your friend, what's wrong with that? That's very nice. A human being, they should be friends to each other. The normal nature of a human being to be in a peaceful stage, not to be shooting each other. No. Islam doesn't come for this reason. Islam come to divide the world to the land of kuffar and the land of peace. And the land of peace is only the land of Muslims, governed by Muslims, ruled by Muslims, conquered by Muslims. Otherwise, it is not the land of peace. So Muslims are not allowed to take as a friend because their job and their purpose of life is to take you as enemy. And yet they talk about phobia. You cannot take them as a friend. Imagine there's a guy next to me. He live in I don't have any Muslim neighbor, you know, but imagine I have a Muslim next to me. He's a poor guy, he's a nice guy. He's peaceful, all right. He don't want to kill me, he don't want to hit anyone, he's very nice. And then I have a verse on my book saying, don't ever be good to those who they are not from your belief. Hate them, spread hate and enmity between them, go against them. What's wrong with this religion, man? Something wrong, something fishy with this religion. Somebody want to be nice to you, somebody want to help you. If he, if he is an atheist, if he is a Hindu, if he is a Buddha. Actually, I have a very nice friend from India. He's a very he's a Hindu, very good man. Should I say to him, you cannot be my friend? Should I say to him, I hate you? Well, if I'm a Muslim, yes. That is the phobia of the cult of Islam. But nobody want to talk about it. Somebody saying to me, I'm surprised that your name is not there. Yeah, my name is not there. You see? Actually, I'm really upset. And my name is not in care list. Even though me and Osama Daktok, we did many work together, a lot of work together. Still, they list Osama Daktok. But I think because those people, they go in public more, and etc. Yeah. This is Islam. I can show you, like, who is the best of the Muslims anyway? Who is the best of the Muslims? Is the one who bring you with the chains in your neck. You believe it? That is Islam. You are the best of the people ever raised for mankind. Isn't this is fascism? We are the best of the people, and everyone else is a piece of garbage. Isn't it? And what make the Muslims the best of the people? Because they will fight you, and they will enslave you, and they will force you to convert to Islam, because you are the ones who bring people to Islam with the chains around their necks till they embrace Islam. Wow, man. So we should not have a phobia. Islam is a very nice religion. Like, come on, the Muslims, they have a duty which is very beautiful duty. They attack you, they put chains in your neck, and they bring you like a dog with them, and they will not unleash you unless you embrace Islam. Like, do those people we see in this list have a reason to fear this? No way. Islam is peace. Islam is beautiful. Like George Bush says that, Obama says that, Hillary Clinton says that, every Western leader, he says that, because they are a bunch of filthy liars. You know the story about the naked king? The king who was wearing no clothes, and nobody dared to say the king is naked because everybody's afraid, until a child, he said the king is naked. So look like I am the child who's saying that. And the rest are scared to say that this king is ugly, and this God is filthy, and this prophet is the most filthy creature ever you can imagine. His duty is to conquer, to kill. This should not bring phobia for you, brother. This is very normal. Imagine I say right now to the Christians who they are listening to me, Christians, we have a duty to bring the Muslims and convert them to Christianity by putting, even if we have to put chains in their neck and force them to embrace Christianity. And for sure, if they don't accept the punishment is very well known in Islam, right? Imagine you say that. So all of this, we are the one who has a phobia? Seriously? Even Muhammad, the phobia guy, he was doing the opposite from the Christians. Like, he dye his hair just because the Christians don't dye their hair. Who is the one have a phobia? A Jewish guy walked by, he found Muhammad praying, standing. The Jewish guy, he said, this is how we do it. So the Prophet said, oh, sit down, let us do the opposite. Who is the one who has the phobia? So when those Abduls, they speak about the phobia, here we see dishonesty. You know the dishonesty? But it's okay. For the media is the media of dishonesty. This is how it is. It is the word of dishonesty. The Muslim, he get offended from your ring bell, from the church bell, from the cross, from the gospel, from pork, from wine, from women, someone not wearing hijab. Anything can offend the Muslims, but we are the one who has the phobia. Anything can offend them. And you know what? It's not their fault. It is the fault of those stupid Western who allowed them to play this game of being offended. By the way, Muslims don't get offended when they see a woman wearing short skirt. They love it. Their prophet, he used to stare at the, excuse my language, at the asses of women when they walk by. And he told his men, when you see a woman like this, the woman, she come in the image of the shaitan, and she live in the image of shaitan. And when you look at her and you get horny, go and be your wife. Let me show it to you. Because the Abdul, they might say this is not true. Yet they say they are getting offended for seeing. Here we go. It's in the front of your eyes. There's tons of the hadith about about it. So when you see a woman, the woman, she come to you in the image of shaitan. By the way, there's a story too where Muhammad, he saw a woman, she is very beautiful, and he was focusing in her butt as usual. So Muhammad, he got horny, and he right away he jumped into his wife. When he had visitors in the front of his house, he went inside to have sex with his wife. He could not wait. And then he gave them this hadith saying, a woman, she come in the image of shaitan. Is that phobia, by the way? Is that a kind of phobia from women? Women are shaitan, but you want to have sex with them and you want to have 13 shaitan in your house, Muhammad? Muhammad officially, according to Muslims, he got married to 13 devil, quote unquote. Do you see it? So women, they are devil. Is that a phobia from women? Yes, Muslims, they have a phobia from women. Women, they are stupid. Women, they don't have a brain. Women, they are, so excuse my language, they are vagina. They are the Muhammad, he said the woman, she is a aura. All of her is a aura, which means she is a vagina from the top to her toes. In the top of that, he called her a devil. In the top of that, he have 13 devils of in his home. What about the phobia from a black color? Muslims, women, she is the devil. What about the black? Even a black dog, you have a phobia from anything black. Actually, not only black dog, sorry, but I will give you an example. Is this a phobia? The black dog is a devil. Obviously, this is a phobia from the black color. Why the black dog is a devil, but what the white dog is not? Because Muhammad obviously have a phobia, and that phobia is about black color. Muhammad is a racist man. By the way, the Muslim, they will say to you, Muhammad, he made a sermon saying there is no difference between believer and a black, or sorry, he didn't say black, he says Arabian or non-Arabian, all is equal in front of Allah. Yeah, because Muhammad, he was trying to gain more fighters, but in fact you see it in front of your eyes. Muhammad, he hate anyone is black. There's a three things will disturb a Muslim prayer: a dog, and a woman, and a donkey. And he mentioned the dog as a black dog. So not just a dog, a black dog. So I said, this is the companion of the Prophet, he been asked by his nephew. I said, Abu Dhar, what feature is there in the black dog which distinguishes it from the red dog and the yellow dog? He said, which means Abu Dhar, he is the one who said, "Oh son of my brother, I asked the messenger of Allah as you asking me, and he said the black dog is the devil." Isn't this is a phobia about the black people and black color? Obviously, Islam, with no question, you do not need to be a genius to find out that this religion is religion of phobia. They are infected with the phobia. As simple as that. And yet they put the phobia on us. So Trump have a phobia. Anyone he say anything against Islam, he's a phobia. How Islamophobia, as you see in Twitter, impacts women of color in Europe. Wow, that is something. Just to show you how stupid the one who posed this statement, most of Muslims are not women of colors. 95% of Muslims are white or Asian, not black, you idiot. And the Muslim, you will notice here, they are supporting Rubio. They are saying he stood against the phobia of Donald Trump, right? You know, we know that those people, they are really they are there to sell words and to win the election, and they will say whatever is going to make it win it. But trust me, Rubio, he know that your prophet is filthy, and I believe strongly he believes in it. But he's just being a hypocrite as all politician in the world. If you see the comments of people about this, like here, how an article, how Muslims have handled 15 years of post 9/11 Islamophobia. An article, I don't know. Look, let me tell you what they handle it. George Bush, right away, second day he went to their mosque, he praised Islam. So what happened to the Muslims after 9/11? Nothing. Like, did we kill them? Did we burn them alive as they did to us in Syria and in Iraq and in the Ivory Coast? Did we? What happened to them? Nothing happened to them. Actually, we gave them more rights than before. They have Ramadan Day in the White House. They gave them a holiday. First time in the history, 1% of the population, they get to a holiday. And you are telling me what happened after 9/11 for Muslims? What happened? They became consultant in the White House. Obama, he built for the first time little room to be a mosque in the White House. You believe it? For sure, this is because the West today is under the influence of stupidity. And we are here to save you from the influence of stupidity, Western. You see, sometimes I look at what I do. It's very close to the one who collect garbage. Seriously. You know, the one who collect garbage, people look at him down. But his job is very important. If you don't pick up your garbage, you will die. The fly will eat you alive. The insect will be all over your home. Those people, they are doing an amazing job for you, but nobody look at them. You don't even see their face all your life. You don't even say hi to them. You don't even consider them exist in the society. And not only this, you look at them down. You disrespect them. Oh, he's a garbage guy. When the fact their job is an amazing job. So my job, when I talk about Islam, I don't like it, really. But somebody had to do the garbage. And this is a very dangerous garbage too. You know, it's involved death. It's like collecting bombs, trying to save you from it. So I hope I did share with you some important issues. Some saying, but Muhammad was mercy to mankind according to Islam. Muslim, yeah, he was mercy. Actually, the hadith in front of you saying what kind of mercy Muhammad he had. Muslims are merciful to you because simply they do bring you with the chains in your neck. As simple as that. This is how the mercy. I showed you the hadith. So today I wanted to share this with you, and I hope you guys you had learned something, and you can refute those who speak about Islamophobia. You have reference, you have proofs. Actually, we can share today. Actually, I'm going to be in Paltalk chat later, so you can join me. And again, I say for those who they are the ones who donated for our cause, which is your cause, if you in case you consider it. I want to say thank you very much for the little or the more you give. You know, depend, like, it doesn't matter really. I really appreciate every one of you. The one who donate for us $1 or a lot more. So thank you very much. I appreciate you, and help us so we can help you. Christ is Lord, Islam is false. I mean to that. See you soon.